What can surprisingly kill someone? My mom's friend died years ago riding a rubber ring behind a speedboat. He flipped out of the ring and hit the water badly. They all went back to the hotel to get ready for a night out. He said his neck hurt, so he was going to stay in his room. They found him dead the next morning. The force of hitting the water had broken his neck and given him brain damage, but somehow he wasn't in much pain, so thought he could sleep it off. Nope. I feel like people don't realize how even the tiniest cut can kill them if they don't take care of it. I see it defended a lot in the home tattoo piercing community, but if any kind of open wound gets infected and is left untreated, it can enter the bloodstream and cause septic shock. Nitrogen narcosis. As a scuba diver, it's something I need to be careful of. As elementary science teaches us, nitrogen is by far the most abundant gas in the Earth's atmosphere. Under normal circumstances, inhaled nitrogen gas is immediately exhaled. However, under pressure, like when diving, some of that nitrogen can enter the bloodstream. Think like carbonation in soda. At low doses it does nothing, but as nitrogen levels build it begins to mess with your nervous system. It creates feelings of confusion and euphoria. Underwater, that's a very bad thing. Divers have been known to forget they were diving and take their gear off or forget which way was up and drown because of the narcotic effect. In higher dose it can cause more severe neurological symptoms like seizures. Knew a guy who had an infected ingrown hair in his groin, and the doc had to cut out a cavernous hole to get rid of all the infected tissue. The guy was lucky it didn't get into his balls or pecker. A miracle, really. Same deal, he waited too long to get it treated. By like 20 hours. If he'd listened to the doc the first time, it would have been a simple deal to drain the abscess, but the guy refused. The next day it was 5x worse. I remember him screaming when the wound packing was removed during the dressing change. 5-gallon buckets. 20 children a year drown in buckets. If a kid goes headfirst into a bucket with water in it, the bucket is too stable to tip over. At my job I always empty all 5-gallon buckets at the end of the day that are left around the site. Grapefruit juice can amplify the effect of many drugs, easily causing a normally safe dose to become an overdose. For maximum safety, do not take anything, even normally safe medication, within 24 hours of drinking grapefruit juice. Hopping out of an elevator stuck between floors. It's surprisingly easy to mess this up and end up falling down the elevator shaft. Wait for proper help to arrive if you ever find yourself in this situation. A friend of mine was a junkie. He passed out on his arm and all the blood left it. When he woke up, his arm hurt and he went to the hospital. I'm not sure about the details, something about how heroin thins your blood, but when the arm started filling with blood again, it killed him.